with the ranking member's statements. I then want to comment briefly on the statement by the subcommittee chairman. I found it an amazing statement that a member of the House could so vigorously talk about the lack of confidence in the honesty of a body. Sitting in this body with all of the rules that we now want to add to the court, some of which I support. But all those rules don't change the fact that on balance, the court has been, and I suspect will continue to be, a group of individuals, 9 at the top, over 600 Article 3 judges, and countless more Article 1 judges, who for the most part deserve the public confidence of the American people that the vast majority of them all the time endeavor to do the right and honorable and ethical thing. It does us no good today to look at legislation by denigrating another body. The facts are there have been mistakes, perhaps even lapses of judgment, and this body has on occasion had to remove a federal judge. That doesn't change the fact that although they're human beings, and we should do everything we can to promote greater confidence, we gain very little by implying that this is a bought and paid for organization, or that their ethics, which were very, very high in everyone's mind on the other side of the aisle when they sided with them on an issue or two, suddenly is fraught with unfair influence when they don't like one or two of the last decisions. The disparagement of Justice Alito and the allegations, which as of today I consider completely unsupported and uncorroborated and in doubt, should be taken for what they are: a day late and $1 short. You cannot make an allegation this many years later and not have the American people call into question the purpose and the reason for it. It may be true, but it certainly is not timely and does not seem to pass the test that we should have for a whistleblower. Having said that, with the majority changing hands, with the ranking member undoubtedly being a chairman in the next Congress, and with the possibility that we will be reviewing this legislation once again, I want to make a commitment here today. I will listen to the testimony. We will continue to meet with individuals on all sides of the issues, and we will look for the appropriate balance of self-rule by the Article 3 court, the Article 3 of the Constitution, the court, and those laws which should be passed to harmonize the Article 1, 2, and 3 of our government. I believe strongly that what is true for the executive branch should be true for Congress, and whenever possible and appropriate should be true for the justices and the subordinated courts. So with that, Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you for this conference. Even though I don't think I'm going to agree with some of what I hear today, it is important that we listen with open minds. And lastly, I want to reiterate, Mr. Chairman, for the years that I've worked with you, because this may be our last hearing, God knows I'm hoping it's our last hearing, it has been a pleasure to work.
As far as I know, it's our last hearing this year.
Well, then the point, though, is that I look forward to working with you in the new Congress. You and I chaired together the subcommittee on the court some years ago, and I know that we can, in fact, strike the right balance, and I hope that we all will leave here today with the commitment to do just that. And I thank you for your leadership, and I yield back.
Gentleman yields back without objection. All other